Wentz and Miguel were also in action. The Call Your Shot gauntlet match. Wentz started off at number 2. We thought for a minute there that Wentz could have gone wire to wire. Had some help at points from Miguel, as Francis could have had if Navarro was still in it. At that point, we saw some odd allegiances in that matchup. But this is a critical moment for the Rascalz, because Miguel and Wentz have been through so much over the last few months between TNA and NXT. How Wesley of NXT turned his back on Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel.
And now it's time to refocus, recover, and get your heads back in the game, into the tag team division, which just got turned on its own head at Bound for Glory. The Hardys, the brand new TNA World Tag Team Champions. The paradigm is shifting.
It's a wild time in TNA and professional wrestling as a whole. Speaking of tag team action, we learned before the commercial break, Per Santino Marella still to come tonight. The TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry, Bound for Glory opponents, are going to team up to take on JDC and Eddie Edwards of the System. Also tonight, Josh Alexander has 2 mystery partners, as he'll be in a 6-man tag team matchup against Eric Young, Steve Macklin, and Jonathan Gresham. Also, we'll see highlights from the clash for the X Division Championship between Mike Bailey and El Hijo del Vikingo from Bound for Glory. Ash by Elegance goes one-on-one with one half of the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Danny Luna, and also Lang Lee, who was a part of the Call Your Shot gauntlet match this past weekend, is back in action in TNA. All this still to come tonight on this Halloween edition of TNA Impact.
And right now, the Rascalz running roughshod on Casey Navarro. These guys have not missed a beat.
Beautiful tribute there. Here's the cover and a kick out. A shout out to Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, arguably the most impactful tag team in TNA history.
And right here in the Motor City itself.
And a knee right to the chin here in the Motor City. Oh, and now Wentz, big PK there. And the running shooting star by Wentz. There's the cover and a kick out.
You gotta imagine both teams in this matchup had their eyes potentially on tag team gold.
Chance for Jared Goff, the starting quarterback of the Detroit Lions. I know Zachary Wentz is unfortunately a Cincinnati Bengals fan.
Is he related to Broadway star Jonathan Groff?
Shut up, you nerd. Drop kick there right to the midsection of Casey Navarro. Oh, now AJ Francis had himself a seat on the middle rope, and that opened things up. Went spilling to the floor.
Well, unfortunate timing there. Accidents happen as Casey Navarro takes to the skies.
The blessed one wipes out Zachary Wentz.
Let's take another look here. I believe there was a tag in the middle of this dive as well. Navarro over the top rope to the floor. Oh, there's the tag, and now the big man into the fray.
AJ Francis, if you remember last week on Impact, won a 6-way matchup to get himself the number 20 spot in the Call Your Shot gauntlet match, the coveted last spot. Oh, and takes a cheap shot there at Trey Miguel. First Class has had some high-profile matchups in the tag team ranks. They've faced the Hardys. They've had a TNA World Tag Team title shot against the ABC. They want to get back into the title hunt. The same can be said for the Rascalz.
Everybody, like I said, has their eyes after a big event like Bound for Glory as we take a sip of Tennessee whiskey.
Money, money, money.
It's what makes the world go round. And Navarro now.
Cover. Hook to the leg and a kick out by Wentz.
As I was saying, after a big event, Bound for Glory, of course, our biggest event of the year. It is like a sea change. It is a shift. It is a reset for many people in the universe of TNA wrestling. Time to climb to the top.
Neck snap there and a double stomp by Navarro. Wentz able to kick out.
But Wentz has been very effectively isolated here by Navarro and Francis.
A reminder that every episode of TNA Impact, all of our live pay-per-views and monthly TNA Plus specials are available in Spanish on TNA Plus. Head to watch.tnawrestling.com right now to subscribe. Big boot to the face there by AJ Francis. Here's the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out by Wentz.
And Francis feeling very confident here as they continue to isolate Zachary Wentz.
Wentz and Miguel are former TNA World Tag Team Champions, but that has certainly not been their focus for the last few months. A lot of inner turmoil for the Rascalz. Do you think they can get back on track towards the tag team titles?
I mean, they looked good at the start of this contest until First Class cut them off at the knees here. But obviously, there's still a lot of match to go. If there's anybody who can get it together, we know the rapport, the relationship between these guys. They can get in the zone. They can get in the game. But can they stop First Class?
Wentz trying to reach out and make a tag to Trey Miguel with a big 300-pounder preventing Wentz. Ripped him down by the hair, and our referee, Daniel Spencer, admonishing AJ Francis, who misses big time.
There can be an argument that could be made that the turmoil among the Rascalz and Wesley brought Wentz and Miguel closer together, and now it's Miguel who can change the tide of this matchup.
Miguel and Wentz, their gear tonight, as we saw it Bound for Glory, is littered with photos of their loved ones and some of their most treasured moments that they've experienced in their careers and personally over the years. So how can they not be focusing on the emotional side of things lately?
Well, that's the tough part. Sometimes you got to let it be business. And right now, Trey Miguel trying to take care of business with AJ Francis here.
Yeah, Francis got stunned. Little shot there to the midsection. And now the boys from the treehouse chopping down the big man. Now Miguel trying to end this thing. Oh, no, wait a minute. Just setting up Francis, getting him in position. And a swanton there. Cover. And it's broken up by Navarro.
Great timing there by Navarro. Wentz with a little homage to one of our current World Tag Team Champions, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Oh!
In this tag team contest, kick for a kick there.
I still cannot get over that Full Metal Mayhem match we saw to cap off Bound for Glory this past weekend.
Truly was Full Metal Mayhem reimagined in more ways than one. And now it's Trey who scales the ropes. Looking to put this one away.
Miguel trying to push through. Oh, and it's Navarro who slows up Trey Miguel.
And Francis immediately, look at this.
Oh, the down payment over the top turnbuckle.
Good night.
First Class has beaten the Rascalz.
Here are your winners, First Class.
Navarro, the illegal man for First Class, making contact with the legal member of the Rascalz, and First Class scores the victory.
We know First Class has always been concentrated on gold. Could they be looking at tag team gold in their futures here at TNA?